Hi, Stiff. Oh, hi, Sophie. Wait, Sophie, why aren't you VIP? / VIP, Sophie, Texas. Okay, there we go. Whew, I was like, excuse me. 'Cause I know you would break my heart in two. There are so many things I'd rather do. Stiff is back! Yes, guys! Stiff is back! Oh my gosh. It's me. Stiff's, I know. Snifferish back with their protein shake. Thank you for the 2 months! Yeah, by the way, I forgot to eat lunch, so I'm just gonna be slurping on my little protein shake. I hope you're feeling better. I have no idea what's okay. Chat. Yo, look at such a glitchy frog. Hi, Nat. Hello. Okay, here's the deal, chat. So last week I was just like chilling, minding my own business, and then I'm like out with Charlie, and then all of a sudden, yo, thank you so much. That's X Poggers for the Prime, and all of a sudden my stomach just starts going, and I'm like, okay. That's not normal. At first I was like, maybe it's just like period cramps or something, you know, whatever. Anyways, it put me out for a whole week. I was like sick. I felt like duty poopy. I was duty poopy. And yeah, no, I didn't digest like anything, and because I wasn't digesting anything, I had like no energy whatsoever. So yeah. Now, I mean, I'm fine now. The only thing is, when I stand up, I think I start to shift into a different reality. But other than that, I'm feeling great. So, you know, any merch updates, bestie? I mean, all I'm gonna say is that I'm busy later this week because I have models coming to my house. Sorry, that sounded like a completely different thing. Yeah, no, they're just coming to hang out. I can't open this. Oh my god. Alright, anyways, chat, today we're gonna be playing The Sims. I haven't made the sim yet because I know that you guys like making sims. But today we're gonna play The Sims and we're gonna make them start with $0. Just because I thought it would be a funny, silly thing to do. Because when the Sims have a lot of really weird ways of making money, so I just thought it would be great. Alright, so first of all, I want you guys to help me create the sim, because, you know, last time I did, like, the create a sim thing, y'all were like, Steph, like, I want to do it, and I want to help you pick out outfits and all that jazz, and I'm like, okay, my little fashionistas, just, let's do this. Steph live in my day already improved, thank you. Anyways, I'm just loading up the Sims right now. I'm gonna press new game, and we're gonna get right into this. Alright, where the frick is my... I don't have any of my normal stuff set up. Okay. Do we want like a... I'm gonna say no thanks. Okay. You know what? Honestly, out of all the randomly generated Sims I've gotten, this isn't the worst. I feel like I could actually work with this. She's really cute. Hello? Okay. Wait, first, I'm sorry, Miss Gray. I'm just gonna make a, like, chat. Do you think that we should make a random person together, or do you think that we should make Snifferish in The Sims? This is the question. This is the question I must ask you guys, because I don't know what the deal is here. Your hair, makeup, and outfit is so good. Thank you. Wait, chat, look. I gotta show you. Okay, wait, before. Look. You see this? This was a gift that Charlie got me for our anniversaries, and it's so cute. Okay, wait. I'll do a poll. How do I do a poll? Okay, there we go. What to create random sim. There we go. You guys get 2 minutes. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. We'll let it go. And then in the meanwhile, I could show you guys this very pretty necklace that Charles got me for anniversary. I thought I'd wear it today because I'm doing like a whole purple thing. And then underneath this, I'm wearing a shirt that's also got purple on it. It says, you can't win against me, perv. And it's, I don't know. I think it's funny that that's like on my boobs. Hey Steph, I'm kind of sad right here right now because I won't be able to stay the entire stream. I have plans to go work out with a friend. Hey, but guess what? That's what VODs are for, am I right? Yo, thank you so much, Aluminum Sunset, for the tier 1. Okay, anyways, let me see what the poll's doing. What should create? Okay, everyone's saying sniff. So I think that means we have to create me, which, like, I don't know what I look like. This is like such a nice face moment. Okay, first things first. We have to default to white person because I'm very white. Do they have like random Scottish bitch setting? Okay, wait. Face? Yeah. So did you finish your painting? No, I'm still working on a chat. You don't get something done like that within a week. It takes a really long time. Also, I just make all my Sims bald while I'm working on their eyeballs. First things first, I have a pretty big nose. You know what? I kind of own it. I kind of like it. When I was like a kid, I used to make my nose really small in The Sims, but not anymore. Now we make her stand out, like the nose that she is. Wait here, I feel like I have a slightly different bridge chat. Okay, wait, yeah, big nose. There we go. It's a little bit, boop, boop, you know? I miss Paris and P so much. Well, don't worry, guys, because I'm probably going to be joining another SMP soon. We're gonna wait a little bit until like after TwitchCon, but Guk is gonna let me onto Area Unknown. So don't worry about it. I like your nose so much, thank you. I like it too, actually. Okay, and then I have like droopy eye. I do not have like big eyelash. Do they have like, yeah, this is, do they have like eye bags? Can I get eye bags in The Sims? Like, can you please add links to your setup somewhere? Please, I need that keyboard, bam. The only thing about my keyboard is it's custom built, so it's kind of a lot. If I just watch your cleaning keyboard video, yo, maybe I should do more videos cleaning stuff. I do like literally have like large compulsions to clean things, so if I could just start making videos off of that, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I'm gonna get the Snifferish eyebrows. You can't even see my eyebrows half the time because I have bangs. So does it really matter? Who knows? I feel like I need that, but like a little, no, like I need it like a little bit more, like a little bit thicker. I don't have like, oh gosh, this is so hard. There we go. I could just edit them. Okay, well that makes life easier. I have big cheeks. Face cheeks. And I really need that to be present in my Sims character. I have had like ridiculously large and like chubby cheeks since I was like a kid, and I don't know. I was like, my mom was always like, oh, it's like baby fat. If you go through puberty, you'll get rid of it. But then I went through puberty and I still have these giant freaking cheeks. So, okay. I don't know. I'm really bad at making myself in The Sims. I don't do it very often. I know that I have large, my lips themselves are large, but my lip is small. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, it's like, how do I make this smaller physically? Where are the sliders on this? Like, they're short, I guess. Oh, I also need to bring my jaw forward a little bit, and oh. Okay, wait, here we go. How does it look, chat? I feel like my lips are a little bit too big. I feel like the cheek needs to be more. Sims doesn't have like the best default sliders, so, you know. All right, and then we'll do hair. I really wonder, guys, what my hair looks like. Do they have like the basic bob Oh, that's awful. That makes me look like Edna Mode, like the girl from freaking the. Oh God. Can I do like this? I guess. Wait. Oh no, this is just like. Actually, I can make this work. I guess that the bangs look really awkward. Oh no. Do they have anything that's like slightly longer? Those eyes stared into my soul. Oh wait, real quick. I know that they have like a blue-gray thing. Okay, there we go. Hair. Do they? Oh, come on. Hey, cat boy. Why is this an option? Why did Sims add this? Honestly, most of the time I just go with this one, even though it doesn't have bangs, just because I really like it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I should do my hair like this in real life. It's like kind of Marilyn Monroe vibes, and I love it so much. Let's try medium, I guess. See, my hair's just not that straight. Like, I can't. Oh yeah, guys. Oh my gosh. That's just a thing. That's one of the things. Okay. I swear I have university, so it should be here if it is. Okay, this is like hairdos, I guess. One sec, chat, I have to sneeze. I knew it. I knew I had to do that. Why does it look so much like my hair when I wake up? Dude, Sims doesn't know about the wolf cut yet. Yeah, I feel like my hair is kind of like a wolf cut. I don't know. Maybe we should try the long section. I don't think I'm gonna... Thank you. Not the Karen cut. Stop. I could look like this. It's even worse. Oh yeah, guys. I look like I'm about to go star in Pride and Prejudice. This was just too short. This is like, okay, I just don't wear a headband, and the headband's like really throwing me off. I feel like I'll just go with this. I know it's like not, it doesn't have bangs. Oh, well, there's also... This makes me literally look like a little lad that loves berries and cream. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I guess we'll just go with this. We'll just go with this. This actually looks semi-accurate, so we're gonna go with this. Okay. Next, oh my gosh. I need to... TOS, friends. TOS. But I need to get rid of the tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. So let me get rid of those. Second, I am not this skinny. So we're just gonna, we're just gonna, you know.
Whoa, Ben.
I also have a little bit of muscle. So we're just gonna do like a nice, yeah, that's just how it is, folks. Okay, let's see what we got for shirts. I know that like I have pretty much every Sims CC pack because I have no life. So the cottagecore shirts in this are so freaking cute. Like I think I have a tank top like this, but it's black. So I could kind of do something like that. I don't wear tank tops super often. I also don't mind looking in the mask clothing because like what, I don't know. Gender norms, I don't know her. Okay, wait. I prefer, do they have like mom jeans? Can I just get some mom jeans? I really like mom jeans. I'm kind of that one. Wait. Yeah, but like, no. Wait, yeah. Yeah! And then in a light blue wash. Where's the lightest blue they got? There we go. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, but now the shoes have to go. I also have really big feet. And you know what they say about people with big feet?
Also, my bestie Molly says hi. Have an epic stream. Sorry for the caps.
Yo, thank you so much, all three of you, for the subs.
Good day, less than 33.
I am having a good day.
16 months YEAAA.
Okay, anyways, thank you for the Sniff. I will cry. Don't laugh. Don't actually laugh at my jokes. I'd feel really bad for you. What are these boots? Are these like clown boots? Do they have just black? These kind of look like these. Okay, I thought these were gonna look like my dogs, but they literally look so much bigger than all the other shoes. Do they have like normal, like kind of? Wait. Okay, I like these. They have them in. Oh, they have them red. I have red dogs. Okay, also, sorry chat, look away for a moment. I do have tits. I'm sorry. I've kept them secret for too long, so we just have to make it's just accurate. Yeah, University has some doll-like shoes. I like doll-like shoes, but I feel like in this, it's mostly just like a Snifferish outfit. I'm also gonna check the tops again. They have any like sweaters? I am a big sweater enjoyer, chat. If you never caught on, if you can't tell by the fact that I'm wearing a sweater vest right now. Yo, thank you so much.
Did you know that Liberty Mutual can customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need? Oh yeah, it's my birthday today, lol.
Happy birthday! Thanks for that interesting message about Liberty Mutual. Not that it matters, but like I'm a State Farm user. Oh my gosh. How could you keep such a secret from us? I know. I'm an awful person, chat. I know. Are these overalls? Oh. I really was out here thinking those were overalls. Okay. In the shirts section too. Why does this kind of look like a flag? Like a certain pride flag. Do they have overalls though? Can I just like throw on like a full body outfit? Like I really just want to get to the part where my sim just okay. Stop. Because why would I wear it? Why would I actually wear that? Oh, y'all, I'm in danger. I can't help it. Okay. Oh, I actually have something like this. Wait. Do they have one where it's blue? Oh my god. Okay, why did the full outfits kind of slap? Why do they... Hello? Stop. It's me, the 16th Doctor. Wait. I'm so gay and this is so cute. So I will in fact be wearing this. Let me just get some tights on this bitch. And I literally was wearing tights like this the other day. This is like literally what I was wearing the other day. Okay, formal. So true. So true. I, in fact, go out dressed like this. Do they wear the suits? I like dresses and suits. I can never really choose between them. So do they have like do they have suits? Wait, sets. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, wait, is that like a corset under? I kind of like this. This is like a good... What colors do they have? Oh, I want to wear a purple suit. Hello? Can I get a purple suit? I should get a purple suit. Yeah. Okay. I'll put on some like fancy boots. Exercise clothing? Okay, so first in order to do that, I'd have to exercise and well... No, but all jokes aside, chat, I actually decided I'm gonna get buff. So what do I wear when I get buff? Literally the most clothing I can. I actually don't... Where's like I literally just wear a t-shirt. I don't understand the whole point of like getting like super dressed up just to work out. Like I just wear whatever I want. Do they just have like a t-shirt? Hello? They have everything but a freaking t-shirt. Okay, here we go. Oh! Don't look, chat. Streamer pants, okay, here we go. Just some shorts. Preferably just in a black color, and then I just get some sneakers. I need to get a pair of sneakers IRL actually. Okay. Sleep time, sleepy poo time. This is also another like t-shirt and short situation. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, chat, but like when I'm not streaming and I'm not outside, I'm probably wearing a t-shirt and shorts, like fabric. I don't know. It's just what I do. To a party? Okay, well, definitely not that. First of all, Sims, this is COVID. Do you think I'm going to a party? Like, yeah. Second of all, when I did dress like a little bit odd. Because I was that person. But I'll try and keep it normal. I don't think my sim will be going to any party. I think she'll be too busy painting. Okay, wait. Do I have mom jeans again? Wait, actually, these are kind of cute. Okay, and then tops. Can we don't look, chat. We're still working on it. Okay, and then this in like white, or actually, yeah. And then this is my stylish moment, and then yeah, it looks awful, but I love it. Okay. Also, I don't swim. That's a lie. I do swim. I just don't like to swim, but I also really like this bathing suit. I don't know, it's just good. I'd wear that in real life. Okay, now this just feels wrong. Hot weather? I don't know. It's hot right now and I'm still wearing a sweater vest, so maybe it really doesn't matter. Except this is cute. Oh my god. The absolute dad shirt? Can I get some like dad shorts? Like some what are they called? You know, like the oh god. I need me some where the plaid, not the plaid. They're always made of khaki. Oh, come on. Sims. No, they need to be longer and looser. Khaki? Khaki? The cargo pants? The jorts. Give me the jorts. Wait, seriously though, where are the jorts? Oh wait, no. This is literally them. These are like the dad jorts. I'm making my sim wear this. Also, what is going on here with the piercings? I like how Sims just threw that in there. They're just like, oh yeah, it's hot. So, you know, they'd probably wear like piercings, but not when it's cold, you know? Just, that doesn't make sense, I guess. Why does it look like this is what my dad wears? I want to, okay. Adam Sandler vibes? Adam Sandler vibes? Just call me Adam Sandler. I don't know whether or not to be like offended or like happy, because like, you know what? At least that means I'd get to kiss Drew Barrymore. So, you know, I can't really complain. Also, I literally have this shirt. Or this sweater. Wait. Yeah, like this version. Like that's my sweater. But the cow's eating the grass? Hello? We just throw on some pants? Pants? Pants, please? Those are snow pants? What? No. We'll just go with the overalls. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Snifferish people. Woo! Let's go. Okay. Snifferish. Okay. I'm just gonna make my pronouns they, them, because I don't know how to do the custom pronoun shit. Okay, so we're gonna make this, we're just gonna do painter, because that's like a good way to make money. Creative, bro, and then cat lover. There we go. All right, let's play this. Snifferish. Here we go, chat. Now we're gonna place her on a plot and then delete all of her money. Oh my gosh, customization is so fun. I spent ages on it. That is indeed why I just, okay, we'll go easy on my sim. We'll start in the spring. Don't mind me, chat. Okay, what's like a good empty plot? Right here. Okay. How do I get rid of all my money again, chat? Okay, first things first, I'm just gonna really quickly delete like everything on this plot. If I can. I don't want my sim to have any means of making money through selling stuff at their house. Also, did this cat just like show up at my house? Hello? Okay. Anyways, pause this. We're gonna Control-Shift-C. We're gonna turn cheats on. Testing cheats on. Money 0. Alright, chat. This is where it begins. This is where it begins. Snifferish, move it in to this lovely plot with a shed across the street? Yo, can I sleep in there? Can I sleep in the neighbor's shed? Is this mine? Wait. Can I even go in there? I can't. Okay, wait, no. We have precious daylight, okay? Okay. Whew. Here we go. First things first, I think we can like call and do like a quick job or something like that. Volunteer, move house, find odd jobs. Here we go. Now I think that this is like a very quick way. Right now we're focusing on getting my sim like at least like a little 3x3 home. Okay. Let's see. What, here, required skills. Okay, wait, this one doesn't require any skills. Bob said that the coconut milk wasn't real milk, but I told him it totally was. We need a third person party to get his coconut from a tree that we know hasn't been tampered with so we can test it out. And that's like, do I have to go get like an actual coconut? Wait, no, that sounds stupid. Okay, wait. Never mind. We're just gonna get my sim a job. We need a job that they can, like, get very quickly. Go, sim, go. Answer your phone faster. Please. Please, Sniff. Okay. I could be an actress, median gig pay. Now hiring uncredited extra, but how does it go? Right now, it is Sunday, so preferably, like, a Monday through, like, Friday. Detective... interior decorator. Oh my gosh. Wait, but that sounds kind of cool. Wait, I kind of like that. Maybe we should be an interior decorator. I kind of like that. That sounds kind of... Do we get to, like, do stuff? Do we get to, like, interior decorate? I could be a painter. You know what? We'll do it. We'll become a painter. Current paintings not started. Okay, well, I don't have anything, so we're just gonna have to sit here and ask Shadow not to steal. My poor sim. Me when I have to wait the entire day just to go to work. Oh no. And I can't even afford... Okay, maybe there's something I can do in the meanwhile. Painter is the best way to make money. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we can do... Find odd jobs... No entries in Swift's notebook right now. I can have a notebook? Okay, wait, we'll do the find odd jobs thing again. And we'll go get him a coconut. Okay. So, who's this person? Why are there people at my house? Hello? Wait, invite neighbors in? There's no house to invite them into. Okay. We'll just do a funny introduction. Does making friends make me money? I don't know how this game works. Wait. Oh, that wasn't a money thing. It was, look for stones or fish that you could sell. Or go to the city and steal food. Great. Okay, you know what? We're not talking to you. We're gonna go to task male coconut. So I guess we have to go get a coconut. Sim cannot travel because social event is happening. You're telling me this is a social event? These people just showing up on my lawn is a social event? Huh? No, we're skipping through this. Leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ending early? Yes, I have coconuts to find, okay? I don't care if it makes you mad. I would like a place to sleep tonight. Okay, let's see. Where do I find coconuts? I'm assuming it's in the tropical one. Beach. Is this like a public place that I can go? I hope so. Confirm. No. Sorry, Celia. You can't come with me. Okay. Coconut water is so nasty. I have never had coconut water. Okay. Can I sell the coconuts maybe? Where's the... I need a coconut tree. How do I get coconuts in this game? Oh, this is so confusing. Wait. I literally don't know what I'm doing, chat. This is going great, if you ask me. What's this? Set trap? I can catch a crab? Oh my god, there's just like a crab trap here. Wait, I'm assuming this is someone's home, so I'm probably not gonna go. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Do I just find them on the beach? Is that how this game works? Here, I'm like looking. There's no... it doesn't give me any options to like shake trees or anything like that, so... I think these people are just like swimming out to the sea. You know what? Honestly, I respect. I'm just trying to look to see if I can find... Is this like a... Is there like a help button? Male coconut. Okay. Bro, I need the $83. Hello? No, you can buy coconut? But that feels like cheating. Wait, let me guess. Here. We're gonna travel? Travel? Okay. We're going here. Is it... We're going to the bar, chat. Something I thought... Wait. There's also a beach over here. No, it's just like a neighborhood. Okay. We'll go to the bar. Come on. Dude. The sandbar. Oh, I get it. See, it's like a... Can I order a coconut from you? Okay. Order... Drink, grab, chips. Thank you so much for the pigeon. Thank you so much for the sub. Chat, what am I doing right now? Come on. Where to... Okay, wait. I'm looking this up. Screw it. I'm looking it up. How to get cocoa nut in Sims. Okay. The easiest way is to buy them from the beach supply... Wait. Getting coconuts isn't difficult. Well then tell me how to get them. Oh wait, but how am I gonna buy a coconut if I don't have any food? I really didn't think this through, did I? You just find them. Find them wandering around the map. I'm going to cry, chat. Real tears are going to pour out of it. Can we shake a tree? Apparently not. We just have to look around. Isn't that so quirky and great and amazing? And this guy's only gonna give me 83 bucks for it. God damn. Dig in sand? Can I dig in the sand? Okay, it said... Is this a... That's a residential. We'll go here too. Okay. Sif King, it's the game's fault for doing this, actually. Okay. So I'm actually not going crazy looking for... Sif, can you speak Simish? Isn't that just like... mumbling? Or like... Wait, haggle? Yo! Wait, can I get food for free? Please? Wait. Order discounted food. Please? No coconut. No coconut for Snifferish. Can I like dig in sand? Build sand, coach, draw, beach comb. What does that mean? I just... Come on. They made it sound like I could shake a tree, but then I couldn't. And that just... Isn't that... Made me feel kind of upset. I had hope. I thought this was gonna be easy. And then it wasn't. And I'm kind of mad about that. Because who actually plays The Sims for it to be hard? What does this say? Is this a fishing? Go fishing. Okay, you know what? This is how I'm gonna make my money now. I don't know how to... Do they just... Is she just gonna do this? Is this what she just does? Wait, beachcombing is when you... Okay, wait. If that's the case, I'm canceling fishing. And we're gonna, beachcomb. Beachcomb for trash, for seashells. There's no option for a coconut? Come on! Oh, tense. Wait, sipping through fingers? Almost had it, but couldn't get a grip. Oh, wait, okay. The fish do in fact... How do I get to my inventory? Can I sell this guy? Mount? What? I'd like to sell it, please. How do I do that? I don't... Drag here to sell. Easy peasy. Do you want to sell this item? Yes. Chat? We have made our first dollars of the day. I think that this is a memorialist moment. Okay. Come on. No, you're gonna go more fishing. You're gonna do more fishing. Yeah. Come on. Sif, you can catch the rarest fish ever. It's... Yeah. Yeah, a minnow. You know. Okay, wait. Sif is enjoying their time. Should they tackle the fact that they dislike fishing? No! You power hungry machine. Can I pee in the water? Wait. Waddle here. Can Sif just like pee in the water? I don't have a bathroom. Oh, I feel bad. Sif is gonna piss themselves. How much money do you need to buy a toilet, chat? Yeah. Wait. Return to active lot? Okay. Is there a public bathroom at this beach? There has to be. No? Wait. What is this like? Is this someone's home? Okay, wait. We're gonna go to a public place. Don't worry about it. We'll get you a bathroom, Snifferish. I think this one had a bathroom. Okay. How's it going? Haha, you're so funny. Pun. Okay. I swear on my life, there was a bathroom here. Is this it? Use bathroom. Thank you, public goods and services. Okay. So if the latest something is in the waiver money count. Ah! You should have told me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so now we're just hungry. Can we grill? Okay, chat, this is the moment where we have to use basically all of the money we made to eat food. What's the cheapest thing? It looks like it's hot dogs. Okay, so Sif is just gonna grill some hot dogs and we're back down to $9. You know what? I think we're just living life. Sif, you better eat all of these goddamn hot dogs. Chilled? Then put on some clothes! Okay. You can get free chips at the bar. I'll remember that next time. Dude, literally stop talking to this person and eat your food. Okay, grab a serving. There we go, Steph. Tomorrow we have work, and when we go to work, we'll make money. Hopefully. We'll find them. Don't slut shame them. I'm not. I'm just telling them to put on clothes if they're cold. Okay, now Steph is low on energy and needs amusement. Well, you know what? Me too. This is why we're doing this, is for amusement. So, whoopsie. Okay. Steph, we're gonna go back home. We're gonna go back home. I'm just gonna sleep on the floor. Hopefully the fox doesn't like eat me. That would be really bad. This is going well, right, chat? I think this is. Okay. Now we just let Sniff eventually figure out that she needs to crash. Is there like a place that I can... Is this mine? There's like, it's just like a little old building. Can Sniff sleep in the old building? Wait, chat. Sit? No, I can't sleep there. Oh, I can fish right nearby my house. Wait, this is perfect. Okay. Can I sleep on this bench? I think I can nap. There we go. All right, Sniff, I found you the sweet comfort of a nap. Are these like community gardens or something? I'm very unsure what's going on here. Oh, girlie just like passed out. Okay, nap. Just nap. Okay, what time is work? Let's see. Work in 23 minutes. Okay. Sif, you got this. Just go to work. Go to work, babes. Okay, I think she's going to work. Alright, and now it should go into super speed time. I don't know if we get our paycheck at the end of the day or like now, but either way, I think we should use the first paycheck to get an easel. Because at least then we can make more paintings. Why is he calling me? I don't know you. Okay. Is work done? Are we back from work? No, we're skipping this. Chat. We have money. We have money. You know what this means? Human needs? No. Easel? Yes. But what do you mean it's $350? Oh my god. Oh my, no! What kind of easel is $350? The fuck? Okay, I guess we're not. I think that's the cheapest one, chat. I don't know what else to say. Do we have like a public pool or something like that? Like, do we have some place where my sim can go and like take a shower? Wait. What's the... There has to be like some place that she can... That's a bar. Okay, wait, here we go. I feel like this place would have like a place to shower or something like that. Just taking advantage of public goods and services. If you go to the art museum in the city, you can paint. Oh my god. You are now, whoever said that, you're actually my favorite person right now. Thank you very much. Does this gym seriously not have showers? Oh, it does. Thank God. Okay. Take a shower. Take a freaking shower. You sad little thing. Oh yeah, let's go. It's shower time, baby. Now we're just tense because we've had no fun. Okay. Can't you get odd jobs? The odd jobs require skills, which I don't have any. So, yeah. You're still upset. Low energy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're going. We're going. In your towel. Let's go. Straight to the museum. Let's go. Come on. Come on. We need the money. Okay, art museum. Where the frick is the art museum? This one? I think so. Okay, we're going there. Whew. Chat, we have this in the bag, okay? By the end of the stream, my house is gonna, my sim is gonna have like a little tiny house, okay? We're gonna work our way up there. All right, so somebody said you can paint here? Where? Also, why is that, sit and try? Why is there like a sim bong in this? I don't even want to know. Okay, you know what? It's an art museum. I guess I get it. Okay, okay. Painting? Sif is far too tense to do this. Okay, what's fun? Is viewing paintings fun? Is that what you want? Craft sculpture? Wait, set table with, wait. If Sniff plays mold clay, is molding clay fun? Tell me that. I think Sniff's about to pass out. Oh, okay, okay. Molding clay is supposedly a fun activity, chat. Are you telling me to go to bed? I don't need this from you. Okay. You gonna mold your clay? She just, wait. Oh. Sniff. Where'd she put it? She just... No. Wait. Gosh, this camera is so hard to navigate. Okay, mold clay. Go mold your clay. Okay. She's playing... They're playing with the clay. They're having fun. This is what we want, chat. Come on. Becomes desperate for fun. Okay. Can you still not paint? Can you sell this painting? Can you scrap painting? Okay. Sims is just gonna scrap someone else's painting. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if we can make Sim. I don't think we can make our Sim do this. Yeah. Okay. Well, looks like we're going home to pass out. Wait, unless Stiff wants to nap here. Let's get a few power naps in first, chat. Television? Is there a television here? I know there's a... Okay, I can get chips at this bar when I'm done taking a nap. Okay, first, Sniff taking a nap. Second, Sniff needs to go downstairs and get some chips. Go get some chips, get some chips, get some chips. I like chips, chat. Okay. This is better. Inspiring blob. Okay, so now the thing is that... Okay, they've eaten a bit, so now they just need to sleep again. Oh, it's 2 a.m. and they're sleeping in a museum. I am a horror... Wait, figure painting! Go! No! Do your painting! Do your painting! Frick! Frick! Okay, where's the bathroom? Come on, this is a museum. It has to have a bathroom. Use the stinky toilet. Actually, use this one. This one looks better. Go, Sniff. Go! Go pee! Go pee! No! She just passed out in the middle of the museum! Okay, will you go pee now? Oh my god. Okay, now can you do a figure painting? Chat, we might almost be there. It cost $100 to do a figure painting? And she just passed out in the middle of it. Oh my god, I can't resume figure painting. Go, quick, before you have to go to work. Oh, this is bad, chat. Oh my god. No. Sell to collector. Okay. Well, we lost money on that. Unfortunately. Anyways, Sif has to go to work now, I guess. Oh my god, rip. Go to work. Go to work, queen. Go. Sif is gonna pass out at work. No, this is so bad. I quite literally think that we are the worst. Wait, go to work. Go to work. Okay. Here we go. Maybe we need to get them a bed. Okay, Sniff is at work. They are very uncomfortable at work. Man. We have 100. Chat! We got a bonus! We got a bonus! We got a bonus! We got $700! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Sniff. I'm gonna take care of you now. I'm gonna take care of you now, kid. Okay. What's the cheapest bed we can get? Is that even for an adult? Okay. This is uncomfortable. Okay. What can I afford? Double futon used. What? This is so difficult, chat. Can I Sniff sleep in a coffin? Okay. Air mattress it is. Wait, let me just see. This air mattress is... This is hard, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this air mattress is... We're getting Sniff a single. Okay. So, Sniff now has an air mattress. Which... Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, at least we got something. Okay, now we're gonna buy that easel. I think that's literally going to be all of our money. Like, quite literally. Where is it? Easel, here we go. We're gonna place this right here. Painting machine! Okay, first things first, take a sleep. Take a sleep, you deserve it. You just got a bonus. You just got... No, don't talk to me. I have better... I need to... Yes. Okay. Sif, take a big nap. Wait, let's see how this is going for them. Oh, they're very low on fun. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money to even make a painting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She gotta pee. She gotta pee and she need food. Okay, I think it's brew home remedy grill. We can have more hot dogs. Yay, more hot dogs. Sif should start thinking about further education. What makes you think that I want education and can afford that with my $66? Okay. Go Sniff. No. Grab us. Oh, they just wet themselves. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, since you're done wetting yourself, why don't we go to the gym? Take a shower. Oh my god. It's fine. We'll just, I am a horrible sim owner. I should not be allowed to have... Yeah. Just go, Sniff, go. Stinkerish? Yeah, I know. Okay. Get down there and take a shower. Take shower. I know you're embarrassed. You know what? I once I'm just gonna stop talking. What is that noise? Okay, so what do we got now? Lonely? You smell gas from cooking off the grid and desperate for fun. Is working out fun? Does working out like... Okay, let's see. It seems to reduce their hygiene, their bladder, and their social, so maybe no. Maybe that's a solid no. Maybe you should just chat with Brant. Brant seems like a lovely individual. Why don't you chat with him? Get your social health up, Queen. What the frick, Brant? Who said you could walk away? Okay, we'll, friendly introduction. Here we go. Okay, discuss interest. Yep, a whole conversation. Okay. Sniff is tense. How do we get them not tense? Do we still have that? Wait, what's this? Black earbuds. Earbuds. Listen to cottagecore. That's an actual thing? Wait, doesn't that increase our fun? It does. Oh. Holy shit, guys. Okay. Stiff, you're in a good mood. Okay, let's go paint. Let's do the lottery. Huh? What? Purchase a lottery ticket via the computer or the phone. How much are we gonna gamble, chat? Are we gonna Oh no. Purchase a lottery ticket. I can't even buy a lottery ticket. This is embarrassing. Somebody redeemed hydrate, so I'm gonna hydrate with my little protein shake. Okay. We're going back to our house. We're going back to our house, and we're done socializing. Our sim is going to be a normal person. Okay. Don't try. You most likely won't win. Exactly. That's how most lotteries work. Okay. Classic painting, small classic painting. Go Sniff. Go Sniff. Go Sniff. Do the painting. Do the painting. Level 2, baby. Okay. Keep going. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. Chat, we actually made money off of that. Except Sif's at work, so it doesn't really matter. Prayed we get hired again today. Oh, it is literally storming. And my sim has to sleep in this. Oh no. Okay, come sell this to a collector and maybe we can get you like a house. Okay, let's see. Can I build like a... Can I build an area? How much is this gonna cost? $700? Put a roof over. Can I even do that? Can I... Is that gonna get rid of them? I think that's gonna get rid of them, homie. Oh no, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Okay. Just sleep. Just sleep, homie. Just go to bed. Your performance is good. Okay, I also need to create more paintings. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need $700. Hello there, I wanted to welcome you to the community. Don't talk to me, vampire creep. Okay. I think flooring is free. Okay, wait. Let me see. It is not free. I'm in so much pain. Okay, what's the cheapest flooring I can get? $4, $4, $4, 0. Okay, that made my sim get up. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, no, it like won't let me chat. This is so sad. Okay, well, at least just some flooring, I guess. Yeah. Second row. I don't understand what you're talking about, chat. Anyways. Just go back to bed, Sniff. Sleep. I'm comfortably wet. I know. Actually, you should make more paintings. Do a landscape painting. We don't have time. We don't have time. One wall? Okay, I'll do that. Paint for 5 hours. It feels like Sniff... yeah. Alright, buddy. This better be a good... Yes! Profit! Okay, we're gonna do another... We're gonna do a classical painting. We're gonna do a large classical painting because Sniff is feeling inspired right now. And I think when you're inspired, you tend to create better paintings. Okay, go, 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 go. Keep going. Keep painting. Keep painting. It's like a cat and dog. Oh my god, it's so cute. You're hungry? No, you're not. You're gonna sell this to a collector and you're gonna... Holy shit! Okay. Pop art painting. Large pop art painting. Okay, keep going, Sniff. You're making the big bucks! A greenhouse? Can I get a greenhouse? Sniff is just fine. Emotionally mindful. Congrats, I guess? Okay. We've done our tasks that are promotional requirements. So we might be able to go up in our field. Okay, this is... Yes. Make that money. Make that money. Make his pockets hurt. Make his pockets... Okay. We've got $500 now. So I'd say we're doing pretty good, chat. I'm just gonna have Sniff keep making paintings until they go to work. What just happened? I just went places. This is Sniff. This is awful. If I painted like what? Okay, I'm not gonna question it, I guess. But also, what was that? It's true art. It's fine art. Okay, we've reached level 4 of painting skill. Okay, just keep going. Keep going. Sniff, you got this. You got work in 3 hours. Oh. Okay. Notable newcomer. Did I just get fame? Hello? Sniff has started down the path to stardom. Holy shit! Holy shit! Yo. Guys. We're famous. We are famous. We are famous lads. Holy shit. I'm sorry, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. You know how it is. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Anyways, we're getting back to this, chat. We're getting back to this. Famous, proud. Yes. Okay. So, we've got $700 now, which means we can technically make... We're gonna need to make sure we have a door. So maybe we should make a little bit more money. But I do think that means that our paintings sell for more. So that's good. Do I have enough time to do another painting? I do. Let's do a realism painting. Here we go. Let's see that realism, Stiff. Stiff is emotionally mindful. You know what? I can respect it, I guess. Do I... Just go to work, Sniff. Just go to work. I don't know what that was. Famous and homeless. No, I've got a home. I have a home. Thank you so much, Box B, for the 7 months. Well, Sniff is off to work. We're going to surprise them with an actual house. It's going to be a very small house, though. Here, first, let me move this. And this. And we're gonna... Oh, that was like all of our money. Okay, and we need a door. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna put this in here. And this in here. And we're gonna be kind. and maybe add like a window. Oh wait, this is actually like a nice window. Why is this so cheap? Hello? Well, this is only only $20. I will add this window for $15. I think it's kind of cute. Look at that. And we can put a little roof on it. There we go, guys. We have a house. We actually have a house. I think everyone should applaud. Okay, Sniff, now get back from work so we can just paint more. Love Day. No. No, it's not Love Day. Please get them a toilet. How much does a toilet cost? We still need enough money to be able to make the paintings. So okay. So I can't get them a toilet. But I can get them a bush to piss in. It's just a little... Oh, wait. No, shoot. But then we won't be able to make a painting. But no, wait. But also, Stiff's bringing home money. Okay. It's perfect. It's perfect, if you ask me. Okay, Stiff's gonna come home. They're gonna take their sleep. I got a promotion! Okay, I might actually be able to buy a toilet now. Holy shit. Okay. Actually, we kind of already have a toilet, so what can I get for a shower? Let me... Where's the showers? Where's the bathroom? Shower. That is a very expensive shower. Why are these showers so expensive? Okay, you know what? It's just like that. It's just like that. Sniff. Yeah. You know what? I'll give Sniff a little bit of privacy. Just because I feel bad. I feel really bad. Oh, okay. Congrats on the promo, Chief. Oh, man. I have... Okay, Sniff. Now you're just gonna take your sleep, okay? Sleep. Okay. My sim is stinky. After this, I'm gonna make them take a shower. Take a quick and tepid shower. No, who are you? Get out of here! I'm about to shower! Inspired? Okay, what else? No, we're painting. Now that we're doing a large abstract painting. We are feeling good. Sometimes chat, we just, yeah. We're a little off the grid right now, but it's fine, okay? Because we're proving mom and dad wrong, right, or wrong. Shit. I can't be a painter. Okay, you did a good job. Sell to collector. Okay, now we need to do... We're just gonna keep doing paintings. Give me that realism painting. Let's see how realistic it actually is. Truly a starving artist? No, quite literally though. Stiff doesn't... Stiff is really hungry. I think Stiff is low-key starving. Okay. Buddy, this isn't your best. This isn't your best. However, you can let it slide. Surrealism? Let's do a medium-sized surrealism painting. I don't know what has the most bang for your buck, you know? TV next. I think there's like other ways you can have fun, like without... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Sell to art gallery, there we go. Okay. I think we could probably afford a TV. Let's see. How is it? Watch the TV be like cheaper than the easel. I can't get a wall mount TV. Oh, no, Snoof. Okay. Never mind. I'm getting the penguin TV chat. Okay. Watch movie. I can't watch a movie. Power doesn't work off the grid? What? Am I off the grid? How do I get my sim on the grid? I'm off grid, chat. Shit. Okay, get a bookshelf. Bet. Okay. Here. Where is the... I need literally just a book. Fun. What's gonna get me the most fun? It's just 5 fun. Okay. Okay, Sniff, here you go. You're gonna read... Get that fun up. Actually, my fun's at 100%. What am I doing? I need to go make hot dogs in the park. Like a normal person. Grilled fruit. Why not? We'll do some grilled fruit. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Go. Build mode top left challenges. Okay. Grab a serving. Pick up serving. Grab a serving. Eat that stuff. It's Love Day. I don't want to participate in Love Day. I'm sorry. Love Day was awful? Well, you know what? Okay. You said build mode. And then you said... That's the gallery. This. Residential? Wait. Wait, so if press R, then an object to change the color. Wait, but how do I make my house not off the grid? No, we're not doing off the grid. I'm not doing off the grid. I'm sorry. Not with this challenge. I already have too much batting against me. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna put that in my whole entire inventory, and my sim is going to go pee in the bush. Okay. Fertilize. Sure, that's what you could call it. Okay. She's running. Look at her go. Look at her waddle. And she waddled away. Waddle, waddle. And she waddled away. Waddle, waddle. To the very next day. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Hey, Sniff. We'd love to have you join Renegades? What does that mean? No. What is that? What do you want? What? Anyways. We're at work. Can I get another promotion? I've already completed my promotion requirements. Please? I'm begging you, sir. Okay. Sniff, I believe in you. Get that promotion with your level 4 painting skill. Okay. Okay. Sniff is off to work. The Spice Festival is in town. Wait, where's this? Wait. Show festival info. Spicy challenge. That could be cool. Anyways, Sniff, take your shower. Take your shower, queen. Take shower. Take a real shower. In the middle of nowhere, because you know what? I respect it. And then you're gonna take your sleep. You know what? I think we're getting the hang of this. I think we're getting the hang of this. Yeah. Promotion requirements, you need to meet the little... Oh, I do need to create more paintings. I Please don't message me. If my sim... Oh my god! Who is this person, chat? Okay. We're gonna speed through the sleep. Just going at rapid pace time. Come on. We must paint. We're gonna do... Put in inventory, more choices. We'll do a classic painting. A large classic painting. I think that sounds good. Also... Ooh, well actually first Sniff needs to pee. So we're gonna have Sniff go to the bathroom first. Okay, so Sniff is too uncomfortable now. So maybe the bush didn't work. Oh, I'm such a great sim owner. Well, you know what? On the other hand, though, we can actually afford a toilet now, so maybe we should just do that. What's like the best bladder reliability? Okay, wait. Sniff, this is your moment. You can go pee. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, now they're just uncomfortable, which is fine, because we can still paint while we're uncomfortable. Okay. Now, how many hours does Sniff have to do with paintings? Or is it like 4 or something? Work in 2 hours, great. You know what, chat? I think we're really getting the hang of this. What are your opinions on loop-eared bunnies? I have no idea what that is. Okay, that was a banger painting. We're gonna do a small painting. We're gonna do a super small surrealism painting and try and get this done before we have to go to work. Come on, Stiff. Can you finish this before work? I believe in you. Well, Sniff might have failed to make that. I can sell. Okay, I now have the option to sell to an art gallery, which is good because you get more money when you sell to an art gallery. I think Stiff is a little scared of the storm. Something tells me. Let's freaking go! Chat, look at this. We have so much money now. Holy shit. Holy shit! Oh my god! Wait, what's up? Hey champ. I'm sorry, I cannot give you money. Oh my god. What do you would like? It's good to hear your voice. I want to know if you know Christopher. They seem like good company. I think you should go for it, King. I'm gonna be painting. Okay. Whew. Critically assess. What does that do? I'm curious. Wait. Look at how much money we're gonna get on this. Okay. Okay, wait. Sell to art gallery. That was so much money, chat. Okay, wait. Abstract painting. We're gonna do a large abstract painting. And stuff's inspired too. Holy shit. Holy shit. Guys, we might be making money. Level 6 painting. Let's freaking go. Okay. Okay. Sell to art gallery. We are freaking balling right now. Holy shit. Okay. Work in 2 days. Okay, so I have 2 days to just sit here and make my sim paint for their entire life. In the meanwhile, chat, how are you? Are you enjoying this silly little challenge of mine today? Just wondering, because I want to do more silly streams like this. I just haven't figured out, you know, what exactly I want to do. Oh, my stiff has to piss again. My sniff has to piss again. That's quite the word. Okay, we're gonna sell to art gallery. Absolutely, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, you go to get a promotion if you go to work in a good mood or inspired. Okay, noted. Surrealism painting. We're gonna do a large surrealism painting. We're just gonna keep going until we have enough money to, like, I don't know, make a kitchen. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Wouldn't I think a kitchen would be very cool, chat? Okay. Sniff, what is this? It's a disappointment, love. Okay, impressionist painting, large impressionist. I have also completed my things, so by the next time I go to work, I could probably already get promoted. I should probably get lights too. Maybe that would be good. Yo, maybe we could have a fridge? Wouldn't that be crazy? What? If we could have a fridge. No. Okay. Let's see what we can do with $2,000. Probably a lot. I don't know. This is also The Sims and it costs... We're gonna sell this for $0. Okay. This is gonna get moved. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna move our toilet there. I think we need... Okay. I don't want to buy like the worst fridge ever. This is a cute fridge. I can rock with the fridge. Okay, we're gonna spend a lot of money on appliances right now, but it's okay, chat. Because it's what's required in the end. And then my sim needs a sink. That's pretty important if you ask me. Okay. That's a kitchen. So, okay, wait, is my sim still hungry? Yes. Have a quick meal. And it's free. Holy shit. Okay, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Go, go, go. Where did you just go? Whew. I am but a humble artist. Oh my god. Holy shit. My sim can actually take care of themselves now. Okay. We need to do more paintings though, because I need more money. I need more money for my sim. Okay. Go, sim, go. Go, sim, go. Okay, how much is this one worth? Yes. Okay, if my sim can just keep pumping out like $300 paintings, we got this in the bag. We could have like a whole house. Like a whole house. Wouldn't that be crazy? Is my sim painting the Mona Lisa? What's going on there? Wait, that's actually kind of gorgeous. I'm really impressed. Okay. Realism painting, medium realism painting. It's summer now. When it gets to, I'm glad we at least got a house before it got to winter, because that was going to be bad. Okay, we are going to sell this to a collector. Now, one thing I'm very curious about is I have the expansion pack Tiny Living, right? And if I remember correctly, this is from Tiny Living. Now you see it, now you don't. Bed, love seat combo. I really want to get one of these at some point. They're very expensive though. But I just think it would be good and it would, yeah. Wait, do I get like view? Okay, wait. Do I get like tiny house? I get tiny house stuff, I think. Here, let's see. Tiny home. Can I make it a tiny home? I think I can. Simple living. Okay. Wait. Bonjour. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. I'm currently figuring out how to make my my house a tiny house. uh, let's see. Okay. University student hangout, science lab, private dwelling, peaceful and quiet, natural light, great soil, home studio. Wait, I do want that. Celebrity home. Interesting. Sell the bed. Now you have enough money for the bed. I might. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what the freaking tiny house thing is. I'll just go with the natural light. Those would be my 3 home traits. Okay. Whew. Okay. Tiny home residential. Here we go. Requirements. Micro home. Tiny home, small home. Right now I have a micro home. I think I get like a benefit for that. So we'll find out. All right, Sniff. Now you're gonna take a sleep. You're gonna take a big sleep. Whew. Okay. I just got a phone case of a pretty witch girl in a totally heterosexual way, of course. Also, welcome raiders. Sorry, I was a little distracted there, but hello and welcome to my stream. Okay. Sniff is sleeping. Sleeping. And then we can get on to doing more silly little sim stuff. Okay, so now Sniff, the only thing that's in the way is a shower, but guess what? We can do that. They can just take a shower in the back of the house. So I'm going to actually tell them to stop sleeping and they're going to go take their shower. Okay, so now Sniff is feeling inspired, which is the best, and we're going to do a large impressional painting. After they finish their shower. Yeah. Okay. The good thing is that these lot traits do make my sim extra inspired. Okay, come on, Steph. Create like a really good quality painting. I believe in you. It's gonna be a masterpiece. You're gonna be like, okay, this is good. That was a good sale. Okay, figure painting. Go, Steph. Go, Steph. Go, Steph. Sorry, I'm just... So for context raiders, we started this entire stream with $0 to our sim's name. So we're doing pretty good right now. Sif is confident. Oh my god. Me when I create a good piece and I'm confident over it. Good job, Sniff. Okay. I think I'm able to get that bed now. Ooh. Ooh, why the frame's dropping? Hello? Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get that bed. What's in the way? Can't intersect object. Okay, we're gonna do some adjusting, chat. This is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. This is going to go there. Just a little home reorganizing, one might say. Move those books. That can go here, and the toilet will stay there. And there we have it. This is the new... Wait, oh, I have to get the easel in here. You know what? Maybe my sim paints outside. Maybe it's inspiring to them. Or I could just... Wait. I could just increase this wall by 1. Insufficient funds. Oh, I literally have $1. Oh. Oops. Okay, wait. Chat first. First, our sim needs to make some money. So 1 second. Go, Steve. Go. Go. Make it so we don't have $11. What do you want? Oh, okay. Congrats. Hope the vampire got you. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay, now we actually have more than, like, yeah. We have more than 1 simoleon to our name. Alright, in the meanwhile, I'm going to place a light, because I think I think my sim deserves a light in their house. I'm just gonna get like a basic overhead light. I think these go by cheapest. Here we go. Holy shit. Holy shit, let there be light. My sim has light. Let's freaking go. Okay. This is great, chat. This is great. Okay, now... Oh my god. Sniff's starting to make bank on these. I respect, honestly. Okay. You know what? We might even... Weird concept, chat, but we might even be able to have wallpaper if we want. Isn't that a little crazy? What's like a good wood shower lawn? You know what? Screw it. It looks a little funky, but it's not too expensive. Actually, I don't know if I want double wood. That's a little weird. Okay, wait. Actually, and then I'm gonna change the... I'm just gonna make the wall kind of basic. Let's see. I'll just do a basic color. There we go. There we go, chat. Thank you so much, Della, for the 15 months. I appreciate you. This is such a cute little home. Well, good, because this is all I have to my name. Okay. And now my sim is about to finish a painting, and then... I don't know, chat. I feel like I'm kind of goated at this. Okay, sell the art gallery. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna keep farming them paintings. Oh my god, look at how much better they're getting at this figure work. Look at that anatomy. God damn! God damn! What about a better shower? We'll get there. We'll get to having an individual bathtub at some point. An individual bathroom. Wait, does Sniff have to pee? They have to pee. Okay, go pee. Go use your little toilet in your house. Sorry, the pissing noise I was not ready for. Okay, Sniff is lonely, but you know what? That's just accurate to real life. So just let it be. We're gonna make a grilled cheese. We're gonna make a single serving. Go, Sniff. Make your grilled cheese. Please don't set the house on fire. I will be very upset. Resume grilled cheese. Oh, shit. Sniff needs counter space. Okay, book's going outside. Resume grilled cheese. There we go. Congrats, Sniff. You can cook. Put bed down. Sleep. That's cool, actually. That's really cool. Oh my god. Sniff living in the tiny house. Tiny house. Okay, we work in 4 hours, chat. I repeat, we work in 4 hours. 3 hours. Sniff is sad. Don't be sad. Okay, put the bed up. Okay, now make a sad painting. Because sometimes art is about being a sad little guy, and I believe in you. This is a really sad painting. Remember to save. Okay. I'm sorry, I this is such a moment. Okay, wait, let me just save real quick. I don't want my sim to just die. All right. Chat. Chat. Do you see how much money we just paid? We made a masterpiece. Holy fucking shit. Y'all, right before work too? I better get a freaking promotion. Okay, wait. New gallery is calling for work. Sniff knows their last show was traditional, but they finished rolling around on canvases covered in mustard for a series. Should Sif bring them the edgy work or play it safe? Play it safe? Yeah. Okay. Stop calling me! Anyways. Holy shit, chat. The sad dog art really pulled me through there. Come on, promotion. No promotion! That's okay. That's okay. Why? Because we can just make a confident painting and try to create another masterpiece. Why is my sim sparkling? What's going on there? Edward? Unknown color. That's weird. I don't like that. That was spooky. You know what? Okay. Is this a choice painting? Yes. Do I still like it? Yes. They're famous, so they sparkle. Oh, my sim. I forgot that she's a little famous. I really don't want to go to the fireworks, but thank you, King. Okay, wait. What does my sim need? The bathroom? Okay, well, you can go to the bathroom after this. Pee like a champion. Amen. All right. Oh, wait. Somebody redeem hydrate? There you go. Okay. So, now we're going to sell this. And we are, like, really quickly making money now here, chat. Like, actually, our sim actually has dollars. Holy shit, let's go. This is so weird. You know what I might be able to do? I might be able to create a bathroom. I'm gonna make a bathroom for my sim. Oh my god, look at it. Okay, so we'll get a little door here. And a window for like ventilation. And we'll do a shower? Can we get like a, what's like the night? Oh, that's really expensive. Okay. What about like this? No, that's not really like space efficient. I guess we'll just go with the, like what, I need like a good hygiene rating. Like I want my sim to like, really want my sim, I don't care if we splurge on the shower because I don't like it when my sim constantly has to take showers. Screw it. Screw it. We're going for it. We have the cheapest toilet and the most expensive shower. I'm also going to change the window though, because that window didn't really fit there. Maybe we can do like, yeah, let's just do it. You know what? Let everyone see the sim. Thank you so much, Skyfee, for the 11 months. I appreciate it so much. Okay. There we go. Everyone can see my sim taking a shit, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll get the pedestal sink. And then, holy shit, guys, we actually have a bathroom. Oh, there was some lag. Okay. I should probably expand our roof now that I think about it. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. We're just gonna flip this and it's just gonna, there we go. It is my little artist shack. I think we're doing great, chat. We've got a bathroom now, so I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. All right, Sniff just needs to do more paintings. More figure paintings? Do you want to hang out? I don't know. I really don't. I just, all I know in this life is paint. Be sad. Be artist. What can I say, chat? Okay. She's still working on it. Sell to gallery. Okay. See, it doesn't even matter that we spend that much in the bathroom because we're making the big bucks here, okay? Let's freaking go. All right, we're gonna do a surrealism painting. We'll do medium just for fun. Change it up a little bit. Who? No, go home. Why are these vampires showing up to my door? What is the purpose? I can't. Anyways, sell the art gallery. Okay, I think it's sleepy time. Put bed down. Sleep. Oh, my social health is going down a little bit though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, do I have work soon? I better get promoted tomorrow, chat. Hello, Snifferish. Hello, the last second here. Maybe a light in the bathroom. I could probably put the easel inside down. Oh no! Sniff, make some food. Serve breakfast, egg and toast. Okay, chat. I'm gonna do some rearranging because now I think we can actually put this inside. There we go. Wait, actually, I think that obstructs my sim from getting in bed, but we'll find out. And then really quickly, let me just put a light in the bathroom. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, Snifferish, so in terms of fantasy, werewolves are actually surprisingly hard to find, and it makes sense because they were easy. They would be werewolves. That's really silly. Yo, this house is top notch. Thank you. I built it from the ground because I started with no money. Work for Sniff starts in an hour. King, stop being- wait. Should I make another sad painting? Last time I made a sad painting, it unironically made me $1,000. So Okay. Oh shit. I forgot to pay my bills. Shit, chat. Where's my mailbox? Oh no. Pay bills. Okay. Whew. Oopsie daisy. I might have forgot that we... Bills? I don't even know them. Yep. I'm so good at this. I'm a canvas creator now, chat. I create canvases. We're gonna sell this to an art gallery. And we're gonna do an inspired pop art painting. With my copious amounts of, yeah. We're moving up in the world, chat. We're moving up in the world. You are a paid artiste. This is so true. Oh my god. Me and my tiny little sim home. This is going great, chat. Actually, why is this kind of fire? Why is my sim like actually creating like really nice works of art? Hello? I kind of really like that painting. Sif is now a 2-star celebrity. Do I get like perks? Wait. Where's my reputation, fame points? Okay. What can I put my fame points into? We'll do this one and then receive gifts in the mail just because that sounds fun. Okay. Now we're going to do another surrealism painting. We're going to do a large surrealism painting. And then Sif is going to do the freaking dishes. Oh my god. Girl. Sif, how are you today? I'm doing good. Is that Kris Jenner? I wish it was. Expand house as promotion to celebrate. Have place for easel. Should I make my sim like a little... Maybe I should make a separate bedroom. Like, weird concept. Maybe I should start like actually creating separate rooms for stuff. Sell to art gallery. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna expand. Oh shit, the lag. Okay, let me get those walls up and we're gonna break this one. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my bed facing this way. like against the wall. Yeah. And we are going to... Wait. We're gonna move the easel over here, like into this corner. It's like a cute painting corner, you know? I'm gonna get myself like a little bedstand or something. Wait. Let's see. Do I have little bedstands? There we go. Moving up in the world, we can get my sim a plant. I'm sure they would like a little plant. A little guy. One might even say. Okay, and then we're gonna move the floor all around. We're gonna do this. You know what? And I think it's time to add more windows. Crazy concept, I know. Okay, wait. I think this is looking good. Yeah. Okay, and then let me put some color in there. Okay. I do think we need some windows. Let me make some windows real quick, chat. I kind of just like using these ridiculously large windows. I know that they're a little silly looking, but you know what? They add nice light, so I'll go with it. Oh, the lag. The lag! Okay. So now my sim has like a little bit of a bedroom. They're gonna do a large abstract painting. Chat, I would say that we're doing this pretty successfully if you ask me. Rising star. From nothing to rags to riches. My own little sim story. Holy moly, it's Snifferish? What? No, it's me? Snifferish? Please. Please, what? Okay, wait, one sec, chat. I am smiling right now. Because I can't stop smiling. Okay. Anyways, back to the game. I was just checking something real quick. Rocking with the 5 FPS for real. Okay, sell to art gallery. I'm starting to make big bucks on these paintings. Hello? God damn. Chat, do you see this shit? Okay. You can put some painting on the wall for decor. I'm gonna do that with my next masterpiece, I think. One sec, chat. I need to drink some liquid. It's hot in my room. You know, this might sound weird, but this is like kind of getting me in the mood to like paint IRL. Like, isn't that a little crazy? Sims is a little crazy. Okay, large surrealism painting. Let's see. Chat, we have made excellent progress. I'm actually quite impressed. This is like, yeah, we're like actually playing the game like how you're supposed to. It's kind of wild. What is that? Is that like a jellyfish? Oh my god, it's a jellyfish. Chat. Chat, do you see... Chat. This is... Just give me a second. If I was a wealthy girl. Yes! Let's go! If I was a wealthy girl. Yes, Sniff! Oh my god. Sheesh. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you, Turtle Bagels. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. I was gonna hang it on my wall, but I didn't expect it to be $4,000, okay? Oh my god. My sim now has $9,000. To think we had one simoleon just a few inches ago in this timeline. Okay, how do I create more masterpieces? Like, how do I need to do that. Okay. Whew. The money in the world, if I was a wealthy girl. What should I buy with it, chat? What should I get? Should I make like a proper house? Like, how much does a proper house cost? Like, what are we... Oh my god. Begs the question, why do you have a job in this game? For real. It actually gives me perks. Level 9 of painting. Let's go. Okay. Go Stiff. I had the hiccups now. Again? Again? Chat. I'm so good at this game. Look at that. Ready? $12,000. Bruh. And a starter home costs 20,000. I know. It's fine. Anyways, I'll put on normal music now. Whew. I didn't know you stream. I'm so silly. I'm from the Discord. Oh, well, welcome. I am just impressed. My sim may be lonely, but they do have do that confident painting. Do that confident painting. Holy shit, guys. We could get like an actual kitchen, and we are so cool. We are somebody redeem hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. Whew. This is crazy. Okay. Chat. We can really improve our house now. Okay. So if you're financially secure, you gotta adopt a cat. Dude, I gotta get a computer first. Okay, first, I'll make my bedroom a little bit bigger. I don't think I need... Actually, I still like this bed, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get a second... Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna get myself a desk. I'm gonna get my sim a desk. Let's see. Like just a little work desk or something. Like it's just for fun. And we're gonna get them a computer. And computers are expensive, but it's okay. Wait, how much does a laptop cost? Wow, the laptops are expensive. I like this old looking one. I think it's cute. Okay, and then we'll get them a nice chair. We can't get a gaming chair. Wait, we can. Sniff a gamer? Real? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this window. And I'm just gonna use these big windows. Can't intercept objects. Oh. We're just gonna get some big guys. I don't know why that won't. You know what? Control Shift C BB dot move object. Is that it? I think I did that wrong. Control Shift C BB dot move object. Testing cheats on BB dot move object. It should work. Am I typing it wrong, chat? Am I typing it wrong? Yeah. Someone says I should allow my sim to have friends now. Oh, it's move object true. Okay. Move object true. I don't think that worked. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. It's the... Okay. You know what? It doesn't matter. I figured it out. It still looks good. Okay? And we'll get another window for like right here. Holy shit, we got windows for days. I'm just gonna see if I can make it match a little bit better. Let's see. Can I make this one match a bit better? Oh, Sims and your disconnecting wood pallets. You know what? Now we're gonna fix the roof. Let's see. I'm gonna get another roof for right here. We're gonna do this. This is gonna go all the way back here. And then this guy is gonna go... Nope, not that one. This one is gonna go right here. And actually, you know what? We're gonna do a little silly moment, right? So... Barf, thank you so much.
Sniff, thanks for a lovely 18-month smiley face.
No, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, so then this is gonna go right here. Okay, and then we're gonna raise the foundation a bit because this is like a home with a foundation now. It's crazy. I'm gonna bring this all the way right here, and I'm gonna lower this. Okay, wait, maybe I did this wrong. This looks like a little bit of a wonky house. Maybe we... Wait. Oh, Chet. How do I get like a... I want like a little roof opening awning thing. Wait. We're gonna lower it. I'm not the best at building homes in the Sims chat, so you're gonna have to give me a minute here. What the frick? Okay. You know what? Screw it. It's fine. I didn't care. I wasn't like, you know, trying to make my house look good or anything like that. Use a flat roof. I'm trying. But there is none. It's fine. We'll just have like a little porch with no roof coverage. Okay, let me make my sim some stairs. And then we'll, wait, what's in my inventory? Oh my god, I have all this stuff in my inventory from my job. Hello? Okay. I put that there? What? I can put some stuff on the walls. I have decorations now. I have a light. I put my books down. Holy shit, guys. Okay, wait. All right. Now we're going to put things on my house. Okay. Siding. I don't know why this siding's kind of ugly, but I like it, so I'm going with it. Don't ask me what's going on there. I'll just make it go all the way this way. Why are they like two different roof colors? What's going on with that? Okay. Anyways. Roof, we're gonna do a metal roof because it just sounds cool and efficient. I'm gonna even add some like roof trims because I'm feeling snazzy. Let me change the color of the door. I want a red door, or like, you know, we can just go with like, yeah, this is kind of sleek. Okay. Wood siding, here we go. And then we'll go down here. I will grab this stuff. I will keep it going out here. I will grab some old wood fence. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Chat, this is our house. We own a very tiny house. It is very cute. I like it. 2 hours in and we have an art house. Okay, wait, why is my sim uncomfortable? Okay, you have a bed. Just freaking sleep. Put bed down. Put bed down and sleep. Okay, there we go. No. 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 No, 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 no. Did my sim just die? What the fuck? Well, can I go back? Can I do I have to wait until the game is done? Can I bargain for her life? Like, what do I do?
Less than 3.
So you just make a copy of your sim and have her move in? No, but she had all the skills. I'm exiting to main menu. I swear I saved, but I saved so long ago. Okay. If I resume, where am I?
Barf!
15 months. Hi, Sniff. Hope you're well less than 3.
Are you serious? I am no longer a rich girl. What's like chat? What the fuck? Well, that was a good stream. Get rid of that double bed. Oh, chat. Oh no. That was actually horrible. That was actually so sad. Well, okay. Anyways, chat, I think this is a good natural place to end it. But thanks for coming to today's. Still a hydrate? Okay, wait. And a kiss to you. Thank you for whoever redeemed that. Well, I guess that was a good time. I am going to cry now. I'm going to go sob and mourn my dead sim. Thank you for coming to today's stream, I guess. Ace Lays redeemed kiss. Here you go. Thank you. Man. Chat, if you enjoyed today's stream, remember if you're not following right now to leave a follow. I do more fun streams like this that don't all end super tragically. And I would be very, very, very happy if you guys wanted me to do another sim stream. I had a lot of fun today. It was very good. Thank you for being so kind to me while I was on my break. Good stream, boss. What the fuck happened? I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I very greatly appreciate you guys. And maybe next time we can go a whole stream without my sim dying. Thank you. I'm just gonna end. I'm not gonna rate anyone today. Bye.